the CI in CI Living.
Well, love is still in the air. We celebrated Valentine's Day nearly a week ago, and now tomorrow you can show your love to your pet by celebrating National Love Your Pet Day. Here with some creative pet gift ideas, Lyndsie Marsh for the I.D.E.A store is back with us. So before we get to the pet ideas here, the I.D.E.A store has some big news to share.
Yes, we have some great news.
What's going on?
We're expanding. So
that is exciting.
It's very exciting. We're expanding in our same space, and we're going to rent the downstairs space and have that be our new classroom. So we're going to be able to have lots of events and classes and workshops, and super excited for it.
Yeah, so in honor of National Pet Day being tomorrow, we've got some great pet gift ideas that you can make using repurposed and recycled materials, which y'all are really big on over there at the I.D.E.A store.
That's our whole thing. That's our whole niche.
Yeah, so where do you want to get started here?
So although National Pet Day is an unofficial holiday, you can still show your pets you care by by making reuse pet toys.
Okay, using some materials you may have lying around the home or there at the I.D.E.A store.
Yes,
come grab a few.
You can look into your closets or your recycling bins for materials like scrap fabric, water bottles, and other materials that may otherwise end up in a landfill to make these pet toys with.
Okay.
I do want to note that pet safety should always be kept in mind when you're making your pet toys. And if you have toys that become tattered or harmful, you want to replace them.
Chunk them.
Yeah.
Get them out of here. I love this idea here with the reusing of your plastic, like food bags. I guess, what would you say? We got some quinoa going on here.
We do have some quinoa.
So trim this, and then you can use this how?
So I used to go running with my dog and go hiking, and every time I would bring out a water bottle with me, I would have to use my hands to cup to give the dog water, and this is a way to not get your hands all slobbery and
I love
nice.
it.
It's great.
And it just folds nice up when you're done with it.
Yeah, you can stick it in your pocket. It's super easy to carry.
Okay, so we can't forget our cats.
Yes.
We've got cat and dog toys, so this looks fairly simple to make.
It's very simple to make. So what do you do with those rings that are on top of your beverage containers, right? So this is like
I usually
milk ring.
throw them away,
Yeah,
but that's probably not what you want to hear.
Well, they're not recyclable, so if you're not reusing them, that's unfortunately what you have to do with them. So I took scrap fabric, cut them into strips, and tied them around the ring.
Into knots?
Into knots, super simple. And this is one that I added a lanyard onto to have the cats play with it.
Right. Rick would have loved this, although he was a pretty chill cat, so I don't know, but that is very fun. And then for the dogs, we can make some braided little...
Yeah, the tug rope toys. It's a very inexpensive yet durable way to keep your pets happy. Especially, this is actually my dog's pet toy. I washed it before I brought here, no slobber again.
Oh, so they're washable.
They are washable.
To know.
And it's a very durable stitch. So you can either do a traditional braiding, just like you would your hair, and this is called a round stitch.
Okay, so I think you're going to show us how to do that here.
Yeah.
So takes how many strands of fabric?
It takes 4 strands of fabric, and depending on size, I used about 4 feet of fabric.
Okay.
And you just cut them into strips, knot it at the end.
Okay, got that right there.
And then to do this, if you want to hold this side out, I'll hold this side. You loop it kind of like an S here, and then this one goes to the bottom.
Okay.
Over. And then you would bring this one through here, and then this one through here. So,
and then pull.
And then pull. We'll tug all of these together. And if you tug, tug, tug.
So is this a good partner activity, something you could get your kids involved with?
Yeah, you could definitely get your kids involved. I actually had a hard time making all these toys because both my cats and my dog were trying to get all in my materials and playing with them. Especially the dog was trying to steal a lot of the cat toys as well.
Right. So, would this not be appropriate to give a dog, or would that be too little?
You have to also keep in mind your pet's behavior. So if you have a dog that's going to tear up everything and put, shred it, then that's not a good toy for your pet. My dog, he just likes to hold things and carry them around in his mouth. He even likes like little small things. He never swallows them, he never chews them, things like that. He just likes carrying things in his mouth and walking around. So, but pet safety, I said before, is key.
So how did you do this with the tennis ball here?
So I just, with an X-Acto blade, pop some slits into the tennis ball and then threaded the rope through it.
That you had already braided.
That I already
just
braided.
Shoved it through there. Well, there you go.
And
That's cool.
These are some great ways to get rid of some old clothes. You see some funky Levi.
Now those are pretty stylish pants right there.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. And then we have an old sweater so that you can just cut them into strips and reuse those materials that you have laying around.
And one thing we haven't gotten to is the water bottle. Is that what you would use those for? Is there anything in here, or they just like that noise?
They love that noise. It's a water bottle sleeve so that they can't get the caps off and everything.
I love that this is no-sew.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I do not sew.
No sew.
Just wrap it around there and then tie the ends.
Tie it in, and then if it gets too crunched, you can take them out
and replace it with the new one. Now that is so clever. I love this. And then what's our final one over here?
Our small little cat toy, and it's got that plastic material, kind of like this, that makes that noise in it.
Now that you did have to sew.
This I did have to sew, but this was a tiny little bit of scrap fabric that you would normally just recycle, toss, or unfortunately can't use, but now you can.
Such great ideas. So when is this expansion happening?
We are hoping to open by May 1st. We're hoping to have everything renovated and done by May 1st.
Well, that's exciting.
You can keep an eye out for lots of workshops and events. So.
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us again.
honor of our Love Your Pet Day happening tomorrow. If you want to see other creative ideas, you can find them online at the I.D.E.A store. What's your website? I.D.E.A store.
It is
the-idea-store.org.
Okay. What she said. There's a look at it. We'll definitely have to share that on our Facebook page. So head there after today's show. And thank